Okay, I have my tea. Look how cute this cup is. Let's stay home. Okay. Perfection. What about those? Okay, I'm ready. I've realized that if I'm gonna switch locations every time I don't like something, and you see this, this is not supposed to look like this. But anyway, if I'm gonna still working on the best location, best makeup, best day, best feeling of confidence and readiness, I'm never gonna do this. And I had this really strong desire to start filming my thoughts for a very long time. It feels like I was always building up so much knowledge in my head and so many interesting thoughts that I have to share, that I can share. And when I do share, people seem to like it. And even though right now it feels cringe, but let's see how it how it will go from this exact moment. I'm not a native speaker. Have you have you heard it? Like, do you hear it? Do you hear that I'm not a native speaker and I'm still trying? How many languages do you speak if you judge me? If you don't judge me, thank you. Because it takes a lot of courage and confidence to actually do it, and it will take even more courage to press the button posted. Well, anyway, I wanted to say hi, internet. When I first had this thought, after a while, I thought that maybe I should just start, and that's the hard part. Of course, a lot of excuses came up, like I don't have equipment. I bought this nice microphone, by the way. So that's the investment to actually start doing this. But I film on my iPhone, and I do know that I'm supposed to film on my back camera, but it felt so weird, and I didn't know how to put my camera on a tripod the way that I will be still in the frame, somewhere in the middle. Well, we'll see. I don't know how to do it yet, but I will find out. So 2 days ago, I had the thought that I had to start. And then I reposted one of my voiceover videos from Instagram. And I have one subscriber now. I was so surprised. That's so sweet. But then it kind of like pushed me in the way that I didn't expect it. Didn't expect it. I'm a translator, by the way. I studied English and German at the university. But I don't know if I can still convey all the feelings, all my train of thought in the full whole sentence as I want. Sometimes it feels like I can, but sometimes it's just like that monkey, So yeah, let me introduce myself. My name is Anastasia, but in the United States I introduce myself as Anastasia. The short version of my name is Nastya, but the short version of my name in the United States is Sia, S-I-A, 3 letters, just as the singer. Anastasia. And still, a lot of people mess up when they write down my name. SIA. I tell, like Starbucks, like all these coffee shops, I say SIA. They put Sierra, they put Sandra. But yeah, my name is Nastya, short version. Anastasia, Nastya. Okay. I'm 27 years old and I'm from Ukraine. I moved here when the war started. That's a whole different story, how I got here. But that's not the point of my video. You know, the point is that I feel like I lack human experience and other person reflections so in my life. So that's why I come to YouTube or honestly any social media that I've been on. I seek for this human connection, human experience. And in the meantime, as the usage of artificial intelligence is growing more and more, I think that we really need this human connection on the deeper level. That's why I stopped using AI as a therapist. And I use it only when I do some kind of research. But yeah, I was a little overusing artificial intelligence, and it felt nice. It felt nice when I asked him to ask me questions to reflect, and then it gave me the perspective that I wanted. But then I just went wild, and you know, I was explaining a lot of situations, and AI, artificial intelligence, AI, it said to me so many things that I thought, oh my god, this is the only way. But then I've realized that, you know, AI could never substitute this human connection, human interaction. That's why I decided that I have to also bring something to the world. Okay. I do alcohol ink art. I make alcohol ink art. I take plastic alcohol, I put isopropyl. What did I just say? Well, I wanted to say that I take plastic paper or anything that doesn't absorb moisture, and then I put drop of alcohol ink, and then I blow everything with a hairdryer. That's another thing I bring to the world. Right now I have this really big dream of mine to hold master classes, and I did a couple, but right now I want to do this on more bigger, side of things, and I really want this to be my full-time career as an artist. It will be funny to look at this video in 5 years and see how much have changed, or maybe nothing have changed, we'll see. But also, as I'm doing this paintings, this is almost like a meditative state. And the last master class I was held in, everybody left with a feeling of gratitude and with the feeling of letting go, because in the real world, you see my cat, we live in the world with such high speed of everything that sometimes it's hard to just let go of thinking all the time, of doing structures all the time, doing like goals and plans, and just be in the state of flowing, be in the state of just painting as a child and letting go of any expectations that you have, letting go of control over the painting, because alcohol ink is high pigmented ink that can fully transform the way you see paintings and abstract paintings. You never fully can control it, and that's the whole point. You just see how it reacts, and the pattern can depend on so many conditions, like humidity, or of course the way you are holding the hair dryer, or I don't know, just if AC is working in the room that you're trying to paint. You know, there are so many things. Also, I'm doing resin art. I would say it's more nature inspired, because I use dried petals, dried flowers, and then, you know, I do earrings or necklaces or hairpins with them. Or also I've used them in coasters. Yeah, I was doing tea coasters. By the way, I have tea. Okay, right now it's perfect temperature. Usually I drink my tea after 10 minutes. After it's steamed, like boiled, steamed, you know. What else? I don't know, I think that's good for starting, right? Oh yeah, yesterday I was watching this video of another YouTuber trying to explain how to do YouTube. And the girl told, pick a niche. What do you mean? I am a niche. Like, how do you just pick a niche? Like, I'm so different. I'm so, I don't know. Like, that sounds impossible to pick only one niche. Because right now I'm interested in yoga, spirituality, nature, art, reflections. Oh, I'm also studying to be an ICF coach. So I really want to then do master classes with some elements of coaching. I think that would be fun, and a lot of people would benefit from it. But how do I just choose it and just never twist and turn, never be flexible with it? And when I will become a mom, there will be a whole different chapter in my life. Like, you know, I think it's for me, I don't want to pick a niche. Of course, I want to tell more, to speak more about art, about our nervous system, about, I don't know, just the journey I've been on. And I can't say that I want to do like lifestyle blog as well, because there are parts in my life that I want to keep to myself. I want to be private. So yeah, I don't think I want to do anything that girl told internet, or, you know, like first 3 seconds of the reel has to be really interested and like eye-catching, and you have to do all these hooks and turns, and like, I don't want to do that. People usually come to social media to relax. Why would I want to do something super engaging, super drama to keep them watching? I think to really relax, we should promote slow motion videos. And even like right now, I want to speak faster, but I can't. That's just the pace of my thought process, and also sometimes I feel like I'm translating everything that I'm saying inside of my head from Ukrainian to English. Sometimes there is a mixture of both in my head, so simultaneously. Sometimes I don't think I can even speak in Ukrainian the way I want, So that's just my pace, and we'll see. Maybe that will be just another chance of me improving my English, because I've never been really, putting myself out there to share, to talk about myself or so much, So I think this is fun, and I'm already talking for 16 minutes. I think that's a good start. Oh, I also wanted to finish because I'm a big fan of Mary Oliver, and there is one novel that I really like, and I want to read it to you. That's how I felt. That's how I see my YouTube. Okay, it's called How I Go to the Woods. Ordinarily, I go to the woods alone, with not a single friend, for they are all smilers and talkers, and therefore unsuitable. I don't really want to be witnessed talking to the catbirds or hugging the old black oak tree. I have my way of praying, as you no doubt have yours. Besides, when I am alone, I can become invisible. I can sit on the top of a dune of motionless as an uprise of weeds until the foxes run by unconcerned. I can hear the almost unhearable sound of the roses singing. If you have ever gone to the woods with me, I must love you very much. Isn't this beautiful?